As fans of Monster Hunter, I can assure you that Monster Hunter World is the best series of all Monster Hunter games ever released. They managed to fix all the imperfections of the previous Monster Hunter and add new innovations that make this game feel fresh without losing the character and style of Monster Hunter itself. If you have never touched Monster Hunter before, then this game is the right entry point for beginners to start hunting monsters. Monster Hunter is famous for its level of difficulty and inhospitality for new players, but this game does a wonderful job of introducing the basics needed to start playing, and they are glued seamlessly together with the storyline. It is very strange to hear the word Monster Hunter and the storyline together, but this game has a pretty good storyline. The main quests we undertake will be related to the progress of the storyline, such as clearing the area of monster disturbance to open a new campsite, investigating the trail of monsters to add research, searching material for vehicles for monster material, etc. The side missions are not only served as a complement, some side missions give rewards that can improve cooking and gathering facilities. This is much better than in the previous series where we have to collect coins to upgrade in-game facilities. All the basics needed to start playing are becoming more accessible, but to really master this game, players still have to struggle for hours. That's where the challenge and enjoyment of playing Monster Hunter comes. There are 14 weapons in this game, each with unique capabilities and stats. Coupled with dozens of monsters available give you unlimited gameplay potential, and suddenly you've been playing this game for hundreds of hours without you even knowing it. Choosing armor becomes easier. They eliminate the number on armor in the previous series and make combo armor easier to understand. My favorite new feature on weapons is the ability to change weapons in the middle of quest. This really helps when I have to do a quest that requires me to hunt many targets. Rathian is the first target. Let's beat her with a great sword or hammer. Oh, next is Diablos. Shoot his tail with bow or bowgun to death. Improvements like this look simple, but very useful and can reduce a little frustration to getting run over by Diablos when using hammer. There are 5 areas that we can explore in Monster Hunter World as the story goes. They managed to bring a truly charming graphics. Each area carved with detail and full of meaning, plus they removed the loading for each zone so the game feels spacious and alive. Every single zone feels different from other zones but remain perfectly connected. So many new things you can find just by taking a walk in an area. Even after passing through dozens of missions in the same area, you'll be surprised by new shortcuts and zones you've never been before. And in every area, there are monsters that guard certain territory. The connection between nature, monster, and the hunter is so real and complementary. Monster dwellings are different from where they hunt for food. Sometimes a monster will pass through another monster's territory to hunt for food, and they will fight as they face each other just like in the real wide world. It is very unique and I have never seen it in other games. The sense of amazement when Angela is confronted with Relentless still lingers in my mind. The surrounding also provides traps that can help the hunters to take down the monster, ranging from flashbacks that can blind monsters, apparatus that can paralyze the monsters, to plants that can cause poisoning. The difficulty level in this game is really well designed. Every quest you face will continue to be more difficult, but the difficulty increases subtly so you not be surprised by the appearance of very powerful monster at the beginning of the game. We can say that your first 50 hours is part of the tutorial and the game actually starts when you start playing the end game content. And of course, when it reaches high rank, you don't need a question to fight Nergigantes because one attack from him is able to get you back to camp. Chart was comfy. Talking about the level of difficulty is still incomplete if we don't discuss about the hitbox. I feel that the hitbox in this game has been well tuned, so the fight with the monster becomes fairer and less frustrating. But sometimes I was surprised to see my character was not hit by a monster attack that I thought should hit. My eyes could be worn, but I should be grateful because it's still better than Pleasure Hips Jack or an unexpected angel in the previous Monster Hunter. So far, I've been hearing good things about Monster Hunter World, but this game also has flops. Several times while hunting or when looking at the cutscenes, FPS will go down, especially when there is a lot of clutter on the screen. Fortunately, the decline is not significant and doesn't interfere with gameplay. In addition to FPS, voice acting in this game feels bland and amateurish. For me personally, this is not a problem, but maybe others can stand the voice acting in this game. The multiplayer aspect of the game is good enough but still not perfect. To play along with your friends, you can invite them into the lobby sessions or you can hand out 12-digit session IDs from the lobby you use. You can also enter the quest that has been running. This is a new feature that hasn't been in the previous Monster Hunter series. So far, the multiplayer game is stable and I have never felt a lag at all. But several times I can't get into the lobby, so I'm forced to play offline. After giving 3 beta accesses, Capcom should be able to anticipate this problem. So is Monster Hunter World worth playing? I think this game is worth to play. This game has evolved with many improvements in various aspects. The amount of content that can be found and explored plus the challenging gameplay will make you feel at home playing this game for hours. This game has shortcomings, but it doesn't give much negative impact. I am sure that this game will be a Game of the Year candidate.